Right, hi, good morning, everyone. This is Tom, part of the Trendsignal trading team. I'm streaming to you from the Clanfield Innovation Centre HQ, wanting to look at a couple of opportunities, one that developed a few days ago, and one of them, which is the complete opposite case that I pointed out in a live webinar session yesterday at 7 p.m. So we're going to start with the nice one first, and then we'll look at the other one, which was also nice, but was maybe something that a lot of people would be nervous about taking in the first place. First of all, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with how the strategy works, but to give you the idea in a nutshell, we call it the sniper strategy. The idea is to look for these sniper discs on the charts. That tells us that there's a turning point in the market with sufficient strength. We look for a couple of other factors to tell us how far we expect it to go, but we identify that turning point and it gives us an entry onto this market. Now, on this particular case, it's a little bit of a strange one, which is why I think it's worth having a look at in the first place. So we use our TradeMate tool. This does a couple of things. You enter your account size, you enter your risk size, and it calculates the size of the trade that you should be placing on your brokerage. That's just to make sure that you're being safe with your risk management as you go through this. It gives you a default stop and it gives you a target by default. Now, I say this is a weird one for a couple of reasons. Number one, the stop here is quite tight. Number two, you'll see that the extended target, 27 pips, is actually less than the starter target of 110 pips. Now, this is due to the way that the extended targets are calculated. Essentially, you're looking for 150% of the kind of default stop loss. Now, normally that means the extended is bigger, but in this case, it means it's backwards. The starter is actually the more aggressive option, weirdly enough. Now, we normally don't take trades that are under 40 pips if it's on a currency. Now, this isn't a currency, it's an oil trade, which means you can take this trade if you'd like to by extending it up to 40 pips worth of stop. And there is a methodology for deciding whether this is worth doing in the first place. I want to talk about that. And if you were brave enough to take the opportunity, I want to walk you through exactly what would have happened over the following days. So there's a couple of things on the screen that we haven't discussed that can help you decide whether it's worth taking a trade and extending those stop losses out to allow you to take it. Really, the analogy I like to use is swimming in a river. Now, if you have the stream at your back, you've got the wind with you, it's a nice sunny day, then you're probably going to swim a lot further than if you have the stream going against you. It's a hurricane and a blizzard at the same time, and people are throwing pebbles at you from the side. It's exactly the same with trading. The more supporting factors you have backing you, the further you're going to go. And if you have factors that are going to be holding you back, then of course you're not going to go as far. In this case, we have many supporting factors. You can see this orange middle line here. Now, this changes between blue and orange. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see that here. What this is telling us essentially is that on the longest time frame we consider, we've moved from a buying market into a selling market, and that's been sustained actually for pretty much the entire month of April, probably on the back of Trump's tariff, since we're looking at the oil prices. But if we zoom back in, we have that supporting factor. We also have these letters up the top. We have a charting pattern, monthly trend, weekly trend. Okay. For the last week, we've been selling off. For the last month, we've been selling off. And there's also a supporting structure, which is suggesting that the market will look to regress in price to find a new base. You can see it's been quite volatile time recently. Big drop down, a little bit of a pullback, and now we look at a resumption of the previous trend. So essentially what we have here, okay, we have the sniper, we have a change color here in our vector average, we have a change color here in our trend signal line, three greens into red telling us to sell. We have the support from the intermediate trend, the charting pattern, the monthly trend, and the weekly trend. Essentially, every single factor is telling you this is going to be a good short. So if you did expand this out, took it to 40 pips, you take it all the way down to where it's gone to so far, and this trade can still be ongoing if you're interested in running this through. You're looking at something like a 17% return because you have a 40 pip stop and nearly a 400 pip reward. When that does hit 400 pips, by the way, you're looking at potentially a 20% return before exiting to look at like another position or something. Of course, not every single trade has every single factor supporting it. So I want to look at an opportunity that I mentioned in last night's webinar. Now, this is the gold trade, the shorts. You can see we actually had a similar setup a couple of days before. We're not going to focus on that one, though, because it's just a repeat of what I just said, really. But you can see this opportunity here. Now, for a lot of people, they're going to think that this is quite unattractive, but we take them because they make money. It's as simple as that. We have a red sniper disc. However, we're against the intermediate trend. We don't have the weekly, we don't have the monthly, we don't have the charting pattern. Everything about this trade is telling you that you're likely to go in for a small move. And as you can see, 463.2 pip stop, 60 pip starter initial target. A lot of people will not take that with a barge pole, but we take them because the success rate on these kind of entries is very, very high. But it's only very, very high if you take a small target. Sometimes the market doesn't give you a ton of room to breathe. Take your pips, get in one day, we're in and we're out. I mean, it's about 9:30 in the morning at the moment. We placed this trade at 10 o'clock, we're already out. Sometimes it's worth taking those small pips to augment the trades, to pay for the occasional loser. And then when you're lucky, you can get the big swingers, like the one I showed you, or the one you can see here a few days previous. In this particular case, by the way, you're not looking at anything massive. If we did the math quickly, it's 60 divided by 432, which is what? That's 0.13% return on that trade. It seems quite small compared to the 17% I just showed you. But all of these adds up. If you can take a bunch of trades, I don't care if I'm making a tenner off it, 100 quid or a grand. If I can make money, adds to the pot, and we build our account from there. If you'd like to see how we use these tools, how we identify trades, how we manage them, and go about our daily activity, essentially, we do a couple of sessions. Now, this particular strategy I'm talking about is called Trendsignal Plus. We host those sessions on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. We also do a session on a Thursday at 10:30. But we have other webinars available as well. I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere around us that you can have a click, and hopefully we'll see you in a session soon. Bye bye for now.
Want to learn how to find profitable trades like this? Register for our free trading webinar and discover the strategies that turn you into a confident trader. Prefer a more hands-on approach? Schedule a one-to-one walkthrough with a senior trader. See our software in action and get those questions answered, and take control of your trading journey.